Go get 'em, girl. 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 Go get 'em, girl.
Where is the beef? Welcome to Dime of the Week, the show where we do not only showcase the beauty of the behold, but the great things that are done by our local sisters. And I am a host, the national, the treasure of pleasure, Nashilu, and I'm here with the beautiful, lavishing Refi Sings.
Hey girl.
Hi girl, what's up? Welcome back.
Dude, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man. Okay, you know what? Refi said, yo, you gotta hook me up with another interview because I mean, I'm going way up. Okay, cool. So tell us about your new look.
Okay, the new look. One, green is my favorite color. I'm that chick. It's the color of your heart chakra. So, you know, if you believe what I believe, it's basically the color
on
of
the
love.
other side.
You know, also that.
Yeah.
And you know, in this day and age, you do need that one thing that will more so distinguish you from everyone else.
Yeah, no, definitely, it does.
You know,
you will see Refi from afar with that green hair. We love it, by the way. We love it.
Thank
so,
you.
From our last talk, so Bulab would tell us about that. It really blew up the radio chats. How was it working with Pretty Ugly, Buntle, and Wichi?
Well, first of all, Pretty Ugly and Wichi are quite literally my closest friends in this world, on top of being incredible musicians. I was already a fan of this. I wasn't on the song initially. It was just really Pretty Ugly and Wichi. And then, yeah, he told me, you know, he had played it for people and they told him, you know, just give it a little ginger.
Yeah.
So he hit me up like, oh, Reef, you know.
Because you're that ginger.
Hey, I mean, you know, I like to think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was more than excited because I was already a fan of the song. So when he asked me to have my part, he didn't have to ask me.
Can you just sing us something from Bulab Wood, the hook that you did?
Let me see.
Because people are really confused when I go, Refi is on there. So I'm like, which one is Refi? Just
a couple of voices. I'm here and there. On the hook, I'm the higher one going, oh, sit till I do.
Yeah.
And then there's the, yeah, need one, lose one, two.
Oh, yeah, that's the part that I'm looking for, actually. What does that mean? Because people say, like, hey,
see,
what
let me
did she
explain.
say?
Okay,
What
let
did
me
she
explain.
say? Yeah.
If you know about trapping, you know, Wichi know trapping, right? Trap is like another dialect of English. It's kind of like what pidgin is or what patois is. Like,
What is patois?
What how Jamaican people speak. Where they basically, it's like a broken, slangy English.
All right.
So, what I'm saying is you don't even want to lose one tooth. Is what I'm saying. Because the line before I say
You don't
that,
even want
he
to
goes,
lose one
otherwise
tooth."
my goons make you leave here a 1-2. So I go, you ain't even one, lose 1-2. Yeah.
Yeah, I cool. Thank you for that, because I was twisting my tongue.
Oh.
Yeah. So when can we expect the video, the music video?
The music video, to be honest, you'll most likely have to touch base with Pretty Ugly on that. It is his song after all. I did my part and I will help with the push as much as I can. I'm excited for the video though.
Yeah.
As far as I know, they should be shooting next week or the week after that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hook me up.
I mean,
Hi, Pretty Ugly. Hook me up. I mean, hi. You know. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see if you can
Okay.
think of
Moving
singing
down.
this bit.
What's real? Your song with
What's
Pretty
Real?
Ugly again.
Yes.
Girl, tell us about that. The bars in there, like, hey.
Man, you know what it was.
How did it come about?
First of all, I'm not a rapper. I'm a
Okay.
songwriter. I appreciate and understand rap and hip hop culture. So that song was really me showcasing my lyrical ability,
All right.
just in a really feeling myself type of way. Really, that song came about. I started, man. Yeah, Rick was just on he just dropped his song Hundreds, which is doing incredibly well. If you haven't heard it, you are sleeping. Go download Hundreds. Yeah, and then he called me and was like, listen, Reef, like I'm getting a lot of, you know, a push, whatever, with this Hundreds song.
Yeah.
Let's drop something with us together and then you can ride my wave. And let's just ride this wave together and just be great.
All right, cool. Just drop us a 16 or I don't know, guys. I don't know,
From What's
16
Real.
Or yeah, from What's Real.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Never let a dude tell you what it's gonna be. Never let a beat get her hands in your weave. Never hit a pipe in my life, I ain't with it. But I got green like the hairs in my fitted. Feel like you can't breathe when my crew come round. Party in the clouds and we never come down. Wonder who I be when I pull up on your street. Cause I'm out here stunting from Nicoli to the DBZ. And I
Hey.
move with my goons through the trap. Let her wear that bass and that beat boom clap. Bet you never thought that I could do it like that. Yet a honey with an ass that you know you wanna tap. Every other dude try to get in my phone. Think
Whoa.
they can get it, but that they won't.
Hey.
Every other nigga try to blow in my phone. Think they can get it, they think they can get it.
Oh man, oh man. I wish, like, honestly, if I could sing, please, like, God, just take Refi's talent and give it to me.
But my sister, you're African. Oh, I feel like all African people can sing. but
What?
Some people have stronger vocal cords. Like,
I
just
bet you
practice
this
more.
building will go down if I had to sing.
Wow.
'Cause-
Wow.
No, I'm
That's
that.
epic.
No, I'm worse. I'm worse. I can't. No, I can't. Okay. Bendo Bussy. Girl, you've been working. You've been working.
Dude, Bendo
Bendo
Bussy.
Bussy. Tell us about that. Like, tell us about the storyline behind that and how it came about.
Okay. Bendo Bussy came to life last year in December. It was me, Pretty Ugly, and Weechi jamming together. And we were explaining to Weechi's older brother what trapping is. That if you're listening, trying to like decipher from listening to the words, then you're missing out on what trap is about. Trap is about the feeling and the action. It's about saying one phrase that really means 10 other phrases that you can break down. And I said, for example, I could say Bendo Bussy, which means bend it over and bust it. Yes, yes, that's what Bendo Bussy is.
Hey, okay.
Right? And I was like, oh, you can make anything ratchet, and then if you want to, you can pull away from it. So I made the hook Bendo Bussy, just, get people's attention, specifically men's attention, because, you hear a woman saying bend it over, bust it, instantly you're interested.
Yeah.
And then I decided to take it somewhere completely different and
with
talk
the
about...
lyrical-
Yeah, I
Yeah,
decided
content.
to talk about that uncomfortable moment where, as a woman, you feel obligated to Bendo Bussy. If you're a woman, at some point in your life, you have felt that pressure where you may not have known that you have the right to say no. And that's what that song is about. So I highlighted 3 scenarios, 2 that don't have anything to do with me. And the last verse was a personal experience that I had myself.
Nice. All right, cool. So, I mean, sing us something from Bendo
Bendo
Bussy.
Bussy, okay.
Yeah. I like it when it starts.
Oh, where is it? She feeling for that boy's touch. Never said he love her, he just love the way she bust it. She say the way he hit it, get it, gush it. Things they do together be really disgusted. He like the way she make it round. She say hooray when he go down. When they be sipping, they be getting hella loud. And when she gets to tripping, bang, bang, problem solved. Bang, bang with no gun involved. Bang, bang with no love at all. Loving all her crevices and bang, banging on them all. Whoa, Lord. Trap nigga ski skirt all over that be hard. Be honest, baby, if you ain't about that trap life, you better quit all of that bitch and get your act right. You about that gentle loving, or about that steady fucking. Better know what you want, or be the one to let her bend over.
Yo, man. Okay, so I'm curious. The music video. What's the theme of the music video? Are you gonna take this girl? I don't know. How is it?
How I see the video panning out, I can't really say too much because I would like people to be surprised when they see it. But I will say that, have you seen the musical Chicago? Okay, awesome. Well, I use one scene from Chicago called the Cell Block Tango as a reference, where in Chicago, this girl basically, she lives inside her mind. Everything that happens around her, she replays it in her head basically as a musical theater routine. So as she's sitting in jail, she's listening to 6 different women tell their stories of how they ended up in jail. And as they're narrating it, a spotlight comes up, and the girl explaining the story is having a dance routine with the partner that they basically killed. So I took that as a reference. I would like to bring my words to life using dancers, because, hey, guys, there's so many talented dancers out here.
Yeah.
And ideally, that's where I'd like to take it. Also to touch on my musical theater background.
All right, nice. All right, cool. So, what are you currently working on, and what are you planning for the future? Since, you're going green, I think everything will just be green.
Thank you. Right now, I'm actually working on an EP. I'm going to call it Girl Code. Where, much like Bendo Bussy, I'm going to be touching on those points that we as women don't talk about enough.
Yeah.
And we should be talking about more. Honestly, I don't know what happened during Women's Month. I've just been inspired to speak.
About the issues that
Yeah,
are not told.
like to have.
I think, as women, we talk about them, but like saying it out there to the public, letting other people like, okay, come into this, like we are scared of it.
Exactly. For example, one song I would like to put on this project is a song called "Would You Stay," where I'm basically talking about that awkward moment where, as a woman, you must now admit that you're wrong. Because from the time you're little, men are told just apologize, and it's okay. Just apologize. Doesn't matter if you're wrong. Just say you're sorry.
Yeah.
And a woman is taught that that's the way it is. But what happens when you mess up so badly? As a woman, when you know that actually you have no right expecting him to apologize, you effed up. So yeah, to touch on points like that.
Nice. I really like that kind of view that you're taking on music.
Thank you.
Really educate. So I'm gonna give you like the randoms from random people who don't know you. So Lolo here says, have you ever considered dating girls?
It's funny. In the last 3 weeks, people keep asking me this question. Like, do I give off a vibe? Like, I'm not offended in any way.
It looks like It looks like you have your bread buttered on both sides, and you're doing it
wow, that's epic. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I appreciate people.
Okay.
At the moment, I'm veered towards men. To be 100%, I have never dated a woman. I've never been in a serious anything with a woman before.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said as a woman I haven't thought about it or dipped my toe in that water. But up until this point, I've never met a woman that has made me want to jump over the stream. So.
Okay, so are you dating someone? Currently?
No,
Still?
not at all.
Guys, come on. Okay,
no, man, listen. I enjoy being single.
Listen,
I
can't sit here.
Let me speak.
Guys, listen here. Submit your videos, your songs. Oh, she likes men in the kitchen. Take a video there cooking. Cook for her a buffet or something. You know what I mean? We'll hook you up. We'll hook you up. So no, nobody. All right, fine.
No.
All right, sure. So Debucho is asking, which superpower would you like to have?
Awesome. Well, I don't want to cheat and say the ability to just replicate anyone else's superpowers around me, because that's a thing where if I touch you, I have your powers.
No.
Honestly, that would be the first thing. But
what? Wait, are you saying that's what you want to have?
No, the superpower I would want to have. I think flight. It's between two. It's flight and having just beyond like photogenic memory, where I can just look, do this in a book, and know everything that's in there. Yeah. Where I could just touch a book and not even really, just like say I could look at this thing, touch it, and know how it's made, where it was made. Like that would be epic, because then you could know everything. Just keep going and learning. What? That would be awesome.
So lastly here, Sia is asking, are you ever gonna fill up the dome?
Hey man, I hope so. Let's do this. By the way, everybody, go fill up the dome. Go get a ticket to go support Casper Nyobes, because even if you're not a Casper fan, the idea that the dome can be filled up with hip hop supporters is
South
it's
African
iconic,
hip-hop.
dude. With South African hip hop artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's create that milestone in South African hip hop history, guys. Let's do it. Go get a ticket. Go fill up the dome. Because if Casper can fill up the dome, Pretty Ugly can fill up the dome, Bonafide can fill up the dome, Refi can fill up the dome. You know what I'm saying? Go get a ticket.
Let's just like be like a tradition of South Africa. We can't always have like all these international guys coming over this side or whatnot, like
that don't even fill up the dome.
Yeah, man.
No.
Come on, let it be our thing. You know what I mean? Let it be our thing. So lastly, what do you want to say to anyone out there who's following Refi? What can they expect? And tell us about that. I mean, the little lady right there sitting there like, okay, I've got a voice and I like Refi and I wanna be like that. Where do I start? It's always the question.
First
Where
of
do I
all,
start?
you can start by following Refi at REFI sings. Refi sings
Yeah.
on Instagram, REFI_sings. Second of all, do not be afraid to take the time to focus and perfect your craft. It took me, I've been singing since I was 14 professionally. I used to write for Coca-Cola. I performed at the FIFA Confederations Cup. But in the last 3 years of my life, I've literally dedicated time to figuring out what my sound is, how I translate what it is that I want to say. Because music is a very powerful tool. I've decided that I would like to use my music to teach. So figure out what your purpose is. Are you doing it to make people feel good? Are you doing it just to vent? Like, when you know what your goal is and what you want to do with this thing is, everything else just kind of falls into place.
Those are the wise words of the lavishing Refi Sings. And that was another episode of Times of the Week. Catch us next time. And do follow us at Where Is The Beef on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.